Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is my project share for the challenge that Terry Jeanette, who is Tapping Flamingo, she hosts, and each month on the 13th we upload our videos, and this is called the hashtag Be Creative Challenge, and she gives us like a code word to use each month, kind of like a theme to use when coming up with our project. Now for the month of October, the word was Thanksgiving. So we could make any kind of project we wanted, cards, jewelry, if you want to do something like crochet, or I guess anything that you can think of to make, as long as it pertains to that theme. Now for the month of November, I don't have my paper right in front of me, but I will have in the description below what the word is for November, in case anyone out there would like to jump in. You just share your video on the 13th of each month, and it's at any time that you want to upload that video. So no set time, just the 13th at any time. So for this month, I was actually going to make some bracelets, but I just ran out of time. So, because I didn't really have the supplies until just 2 days ago, and I just haven't been able to sit down and make what I have in my head. I will eventually be making it, because I did go and get, like I said, I have the beads that I picked up from both Hobby Lobby and Joann's. I picked up a couple of things. So I'm excited to make what I've been envisioning. I just need to, hopefully I'll have time over the weekend to make my project. But I went with some ATCs this time. I have not made any ATCs for a long time, so it was fun to get back at that. Now these aren't, I guess, technically ATCs, because to be an ATC, it has to measure 2.5 by 3.5. Now the cards themselves, I did have this, this is like a very, it's almost like a maroonish pink, like a pinkish maroon, I guess, paper, and it had gold polka dots on it. You can barely see it. I don't know if you can see it sticking out from underneath there. So that paper itself was cut 2.5 by 3.5, but then I wasn't really liking how it was looking. I have another piece of paper here, which I've covered up all of the, pretty much all of the paper. It has some, I think it's feathers or leaves. It's either leaves or feathers that are on there. I don't even remember now, because it's covered up and I can't see it. It did have a pattern on there, and it was going to be, I was going to be making these so that you could see some of the pattern, but I wasn't really feeling how it was looking. So then I found some of my gold paper, and I went ahead and backed the inside matte layer, like inside layer, and then the little stickers that I used actually say, like this one says, "Good wishes for Thanksgiving Day," and then "Gather Together." So both of these are from a Thanksgiving themed sticker sheet that I had gotten at Hobby Lobby sometime in the last, I'd say, 5 years. So I backed these on white, so that you sort of an off-white, so that you can see the image real good. But I still wasn't crazy about that, so I backed that with the gold. And then I thought, well, since I've got both of these layers backed in gold, I went ahead and did the actual base, backed that with gold, but I did try to keep it as thin of a border as I could, so it wouldn't be too much bigger. So I'd say instead of being 2.5 by 3.5, it's probably like 2 and like a 1/16 inch bigger, or something like that. Whatever is a 1/16 inch more than 2.5 by 3.5. And then of course I really wanted to add some burlap to these. I couldn't find what I was wanting to use, but I did find some other things. So for this card here, I found a burlap heart, which Hobby Lobby had that back in, like when they had Valentine's stuff out. I've got these in red and this burlap collar, or this brown collar. I just cut it in half so that, because the whole heart was way too big for the card. So I just cut it in half. So just have a little bit of texture on the side. And then I had this trim that I found in my stash. And it's just like a bunch of it's just plastic basically. But they're just, I think I might have gotten it from Temu. Just pearls with like little string they're kind of all held together with like a stringy or a meshy background. And so I just hot glued, put a really thin stripe of glue across, and if you can't see it, but there is one in the middle, only so that it would have like the evenness. I didn't want to have like a dip in the middle. I wanted to have that underneath there for stability. And these cards are like thick, as you can see that. Very dimensional, very thick, very sturdy, substantial, not a flimsy ATC at all. And there's one of these little pumpkins that I had gotten on clearance from Hobby Lobby, a dimensional pumpkin sticker. And then these little acrylic, little pearl-looking embellishments. I don't have any idea where I got those from, but I just added one up there because I thought it was cute and gave something up in that corner, like the pumpkin's down here. Pumpkin is down here, so I wanted something up in that corner. So I just added one of those little pearl-looking doodads, and I love how this turned out. Love the pearls on the background, and then that little pearl, and I think the image is gorgeous with the flower, and I love all the gold because I love to accent, which is funny because in my jewelry making, I don't use gold as much as silver, but in my paper crafting, I love adding touches of gold. So very weird that I lean more towards gold accents in my paper crafting, whereas I lean towards silver in my jewelry making. So then this card here, I did put the image down in the very bottom left corner so that I would have the top corner to be able to put this bow. This bow did come just like that with the little embellishment in the center. That's why I originally pulled out these little things here, because I wanted to kind of match that. They don't match exactly because these are more iridescent, and this one's more like just a little bit more matte, and these are very shiny. I don't even know if that's the same. I think that's the same one. It looks a little bit different in color, but I think they're all the same. They just have a little bit of a different coloring to them. So I just added one down here and the 3 up there, and then I had the one in the middle there. And I just hot glued this, put a little dot of glue there and there on the card, and then just laid that across the ATC. So this does stick out. So like I said, it's not, if you look at the measurements, it's not technically an ATC. It just has a little bit of extra sticking off of the sides. But this would make a cute card as well. This could be like a ready-made card front. If I wanted to turn this into a bigger, like an A2 size greeting card for Thanksgiving, I think that would look really cute. I might actually do that. And then this as well. I think these two would make really pretty Thanksgiving cards. But that is what I have created for this month for the hashtag Be Creative Challenge. Thank you, Terry, for hosting this, coming up with this fun idea of a collab. And it's hard to believe that we are down to the last 2 months coming up in November and December. And then we will I keep hitting this, then we'll be through another year of this challenge. She started it last year, and I think I participated every month, maybe missed once. This year's been the same. It's been a lot of fun. I love all the little prompts that she comes up with. So Terry, if you do it again next year, count me in. But anyways, I'd like to thank you all for stopping by. And I will have in the description below, like I said, the information if you want to participate, or how you can look up anyone else that has participated for this month. And I will see everyone in my next video. Take care.